In this class, we will understand scope of a variable in C programming language. Let's get started with the definition first. Scope is a specific region or area of a program where a variable is accessible and valid. It defines the visibility and lifetime of a variable. You take whatever may be the variable that you have declared in the program. Every variable will be having its own accessibility, its own validity, and its own lifetime. And it is also having its own visibility. So what is this accessibility? What is this validity? All we will try to understand this entire definition. We will try to understand this by using this example. Before going into this example, this video is part of entire C programming course, and in our channel you are going to get all the courses related to the computer science and engineering, and all our courses are complete and free. The link for the playlist is provided in the description, and please subscribe to our channel. Your subscription helps us to create more content like this. Let's get started with this example. In this program, we are having a special declaration that we haven't done so far. The special declaration is this line of code, and in this line of code we have declared a variable which is not belonging to any of the functions in the program. So in this program we are having two functions, main function and fun. So far all the variables that we have declared belongs to any of those functions. So within the program, whatever may be the functions, we have declared the variables within the function, means within the opening and closing curly braces of the function. So you go and check our previous programs. Every variable is declared within the function, within the opening and closing braces of the function. Now we are experiencing a new declaration which is above the main function. So these variables are called as global variables, and the variables that are declared within the function are called as local variables. Now the name of the variable, I have taken it as global and I have assigned it as 5. Now what is the advantage that we are going to get with these kind of declarations? So with these kind of declarations, all the functions within the program, so here we are having two functions, both these functions have access to this variable. So this is what we call it as accessibility. This is what we call it as validity. So what is the validity of this variable? This variable is going to be valid until the execution of this program. So until we complete the complete execution of this program, this variable is valid, it is existing, it is having its lifetime. So that is the definition is stating. So scope is a specific region or area of a program where a variable is accessible or valid. It defines the visibility and lifetime. So the lifetime of this variable is file scope. What it means? File scope means this variable is going to exist until this entire program gets executed. So all the functions within this file can access this variable. So that is what we call it as scope. Global variables are having a scope of file scope. All the functions within the program or within the file can access the global variables. Okay, now coming back to our program, we have declared a function, and the definition of this function is here. And in the main, we have declared two variables. One is local is equal to 1, and I have defined it. And we are having another variable called fun local. Now fun local is equal to fun. The function has been called here. Now coming to this function. So now what are these variables? So these variables are called as local variables. The variables which are within the block of the function. Within the block of the function. Block of the function means the opening and closing braces of the function. So this is what we call it as the block. Function block. The scope of a local variable is block scope. Okay, so the scope of this local variables is block scope. Means whenever we are executing a specific function, if your program is executing a specific function, within that execution, these programs, these variables will be accessible. These variables will have a lifetime. The lifetime of this local variable is within this block. If this function is getting executed on your computer, then only these variables will exist. The life of this variable is, they are going to live whenever this function block is getting executed. Now what happened? We have executed this line of code. Now the function call is made, means these variables will no more exist. Now we are getting the life of the new function that is being called. Now with this function call, means we are executing this part of the function, this function. Now as we are executing this function, these variables which are local to this function will get its life, will get an accessibility, will be visible. Okay, so now we are in the scope of this function. Now what are the local variables of this function? It is local. Again, the same name is repeating. It is not a conflict. This variable is different and this variable is different. Because now we are executing this function. As we are executing this function, we will get accessibility only to these variables, because these variables are local to this function and this variable is local to this function. Okay, try to understand this. Okay, so now we are having a variable called local is equal to 2, and here I am accessing the global variable. So this is the variable which is above all the functions. It is having a file scope or global scope. So here I am incrementing this variable. Now the value of global will become, so initially it is 5, now it is going to become 6. Okay, and after that I am going to print that variable. So now what is this printf statement is going to print? It is going to print 6, and after that it is going to return local. So which variable will be returned? Which variable will be returned? It is going to return this local variable, local to this function. Now the value 2 will be returned, and where it will get stored? So the return value of this function is 2, and this 2 will get stored in this fun local. Now we are going to print function local, means the variable which is local to the function, which is stored in fun local. Now it is going to print a value of 2, and after that main local, means the variable which is local to this main function. Now as we came back to this main function, now we are having an accessibility to this main function. Try to understand this. Once we complete the execution of this statement, this function will die. Means all the variables that belong to this function will die. Try to understand this point. This point is the life of this entire video. Okay, so now, we are in this line of code. So the main local will get printed, and what is the value stored in the variable local of this function? It is 1. So it is going to print 1, and after that we are going to again increment the global variable, because this variable is a global variable which is having file access, means all the functions within this file can access this variable. So this value will get incremented. Now it will get 7. It will become 7. Okay, so now we are going to print the global variable, and it is going to print 7. After that we are going to return this entire program. With this, the execution of this entire file is done. The program is no more existing. Means now this variable will die, and these variables which are local to this function call will also die. So try to understand this. So we are having two kinds of variables. You take any variable, it can be a global variable or a local variable. If it is a local variable, we are going to get a block scope, means within this function space we will get the accessibility, and if it is a global variable, we will get a file scope, means all the functions within this file can access these variables. So try to understand this concept. Okay, so that's it. It is all about the scope of variables. In the next class, we will be understanding storage classes, another very important class that you need to understand. That's it for this video. See you in the next class.